There's the first one we did. It looks pretty cool. Nice and contrasty on the black and everything. I like that. Pretty cool. And then this here is the second one. It's got a lot of interesting things happening to it, as you can see. We're going to do one more real quick here. Just an idea I had since I'm new at this. And I'm going to get, well, we'll let it sit down here on the floor. That's down flat. I usually have these little push pins on the bottom of it, but that's okay. We're going to coat this white paint is thinned out with water. Got a little soap in it, dish soap, just a little bit, just a little squirt. And then it also has, I put some silicone in it. I noticed that on the second one. It started getting a little crazy with the silicone. So anyway, this one here, I just wanted to try it just so, to see what it looks like since I'm going to throw all these paints away. I haven't hardly got no paints out here at all. I might just put a little bit down the middle, just a little bit, little stream. Okay, so this one here is, I'm not going to do a swipe. We're just going to put some piles of different color out here in the middle. Since we have all the paints there anyway. I notice on these real light colors sometimes you got to put a little extra. But I'm not going to swipe this one, I'm just going to blow it out. So I have no idea what's going to happen. We'll see. It'll probably be more contrasty or whatever. So we'll just put out all the colors again. I like the idea of putting them in the middle, because I got to make sure a 5 or 6-year-old can do this for the Boys and Girls Club is the whole idea. That's why we're not trying to figure out a way that we can do it, you know, without it costing a fortune, and yet still have something very, very cool. Now I will put the purple next to the yellow since they're complement colors. So some of these things like that are thought out. And I'll put pink next to the light green. I can see a lot of reaction already going on with these because of the silicone and the white, I believe. So it's kind of funny. Alright, I will just drop this stuff in here. The main thing on this is, what's cool about this straw technique, if you look on my YouTube channel, Real Painter Guy, or I can, all one word, you can see a person I subscribe to. I'm trying to remember her name, but she does this thing down the middle, and she does a bunch of pours too, but I thought, well, this is something that me and the kids could do at the club, so this really appealed to me. I'm going to put the, I think it's important to keep the contrast up on all this stuff, so I'm going to put the black down here. I like the black, but you got to be careful when you're blowing it out so it doesn't overtake everything. Okay, I got dark green, black, black, black. Do I have red, red? I got red, red. I got pink. I think I've got everything there good enough. That's a lot of color, right? So I just sometimes I put the complements next to each other. Okay, so here we go. And I'm just going to blow it this time without swiping to see what happens. Well, obviously you don't need to swipe anything. I went lighter because I want to get some more contrast. I went ahead and blew some out a little bit. I really like how that looks. I don't think a person needs to swipe at all on these. That looks real pretty. I'm going to stop. Got purple right next to the yellow. Red going through the green. Two compliments there. Yeah, it looks really nice. So I'm just going to leave that alone. I really like that. Obviously, we don't need to swipe anything. And all the silicone's going to react with all this. This is something the kids can do. I think it's going to be really, really cool. I really, really like it. Now at this point, people want to start tipping and blowing more and playing around, and just leave the damn thing alone. It's good enough. It's going to look really, really cool. So it's time to stop. And I just wanted you to see. Flip the camera over. Sorry. There's the very first one I did. Very, very cool. No tipping and turning and flipping and freaking out. Didn't go through 9 gallons of paint, And here's the very, is this the second one? Yeah, this is the second one. In fact, I wish I could get a little bit better view of it. It's got the silicone in the white. I really, really like it because I got plenty of contrast with things. It looks really, really cool. And in fact, this one, I would have to say, for me, because I like the contrast, I like the sharp. This was a no swipe deal. And, I don't quite know how you could beat that. I mean, think about it. You could cut these out and do prints off of just certain areas in here. You seen how I did it? Not that damn hard, but the main thing is leave it alone. Bye-bye.